Chris Chan for KaijuPop.com, and this is Phantom PI Mission Apparition. Not Phantom Pi, because that would be altogether more mathematical. It just came out on iOS by a little studio called Rocket 5, a British studio, I believe. And what this is, we're just about to see, I think, stage 2 here, because I just got past the little tutorial stage here. And you control this dude, very fetching, in moustache and monocle. And what we have here, what you may have already figured out at least, is a comedy horror game, 2.5D comedy horror game, along the lines of Luigi's Mansion. It reminds me an awful lot of Luigi's Mansion, perhaps to a lesser extent grabbed by the Ghoulies on the Xbox. There's a game, Grabbed by the Ghoulies is a game that gets a lot of unjust hate, I think. Basically there's the Phantom PI here is not about busting ghosts, it's about helping the good ghosts and, helping the good ghosts and sort of stopping all the bad ones. And you catch these little bad ghosts, occasionally they'll pop out in the environment, and you've got to do a little bit of ghost busting where you tap and hold them there, and you guide them through the gems, and then you win. And basically the level's about sort of moving through these 2.5D spaces and sort of finding all the secrets in much the same way that Luigi's Mansion does. It's sort of about interacting with every little creaking floorboard and every bit in the environment that moves to hint that there might be something behind them. And then through that you're either collecting information about the people in this house, or the two different types of ghosts that you see. I've got one of 4 of the yellow ones that just need tapping to collect, and one of the 3 bigger spooks that need some actual zapping to pick up here. So you can usually see, there's something moving about there, so I'm going to open that, and then I can get a crowbar. So it's sort of, hey, adventure game light. What's coming through that window? Nothing. All of these buildings in space, for some reason, unexplained, sort of hinted at the opening little cutscene there. But yeah, and each one of these houses, or each one of these buildings, kind of packed full of the usual sort of secrets and things that you might suspect. There's a 4-star system to each level. So you can complete the level just by getting to the end, but you also kind of want to collect all the gems, find all the information, and find all the different types of ghosts for a star each time. So yeah, basically I want to get that fat green ghost that you saw at the beginning there, because it's not very pleasant. There you go, there's 2 bits of information in one room. I'm rocking here. Controls very, very simply, and absolutely no problem. Controls rise. It's just literally touch the left side of the screen to go left, right side of the screen to go right, and you can double tap to run, which he doesn't particularly run particularly fast. And you can always get an update on how far you are with things, and you can zoom out as well. And there's some sort of little secrets in the environment, I think, that you can only see when everything's zoomed out. So it pays to tap here. It's making sound. If I drip the water on the fire, I wonder if that's a secret of some description. It might just be a hint. But yeah, basically I want to get to that green fella down the bottom, who's deeply unpleasant. So we need to go this way with my trusty crowbar. If Half-Life has taught me anything. Okay, in here. There we go. Hit that with your crowbar, mate. What am I missing? A bucket. Okay. There's the bucket. Go up here. So yeah, it's a nice sort of melding of very, very light RPG mechanics with very, very light sort of arcadey mechanics, which is cool. You can only handle, it seems, one item at a time. So if I want my bucket, I have to put down the quick bar. And I'm going to take that. So there's a little bit of light puzzling going on, which is nice. There's a critter, get it? Hooray. I don't know what the game actually calls them. I elect to call them critters. So now I can fill up this bucket with the water that's up here. You just tap the thought bubble over his head to do that particular action. And then you've got that, and then you go down here. So you tell you what, it's oh crap. Just because of the tapping on background elements in the back of the screen and whatnot, it's quite similar to something like Tiny Thief, which came out last year. I really enjoyed Tiny Thief. Oh, put out two fires at once. Look at that, that's helpful. Get bloody ghosts. Can kick a box? Ah! Yeah, so there you've got to touch it first and then drag it around one of these gems, then bring it back to you, and hooray! Did it! That's 2 out of 3 ghosts. I kind of want to get up and around here, so... Can I go through those stairs ordinarily? No? Yes, surely. If I go this way down there. Oh wait, or do I want to go around? Here, I want to be able to get to that kitchen. I need to go up the ladder from a different room. Oh dear, that's not very efficient of me, is it? Alright, down there. Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit sometimes, because your interact with things is the thought bubble over the head, so it's a little bit unclear. So here I want to hop behind that barrier. It's like 1 step difference between hopping behind the barrier and going up the stairs. So it's occasionally in, you know, they've obviously tried to make the controls as simple as possible, but that can kind of come back to bite you every now and then, but never to the extent, or so far, never to the extent where it really frustrates or anything. You bastard, come out here. He's content to stay in that painting. Come up and around there. There's definitely a ghost in there. Get it? Oh no! He escaped! Oh, that's a new bit. So it kind of throws in those skull and crossbones, and then like he can actually escape. So I have missed out on my perfect score for this level, I think. It's still. So this Marshall Stacks guy is the ghost that I'm helping. He's a rock and roller type of ghost, and he's had his guitar stolen by the mean ghost. So that's what I'm helping him out with basically at the moment. How can I get in there? This ladder. Aha, let's get this fuse. And then there again. It's very nicely sort of presented. It's not the most gorgeous, you know, some parts of it, it looks fine here from a distance, but then they use the same engine for the cutscenes, and it looks very sort of PlayStation 1-y and not great. But yeah, it's very endearing, and I like the PI's facial hair and whatnot. So I can get my key here. And basically, so far at least, the idea is once you've got the key, you're pretty much home clear. So we're out here, up there, and to the exit where I've been interrupted. Charming. That's a great little one-liner. And yeah, I mean, obviously, so clearly very heavily influenced by Nintendo stuff, but if you're going to take your influences from places, then you know, that's the best way of going. You can try again or just hop on over. I'm happy with just getting 1 star from that, thank you very much. But yeah, obviously he's going to hop from thing to thing till I get to the end. And, mini games every now and then at the end of each act, each section of levels, and you get a fair amount of things to do, it seems. 14, still going, 16, 17, 18, 19 stages and some minigame stuff. So a fair bit for your money. It's about $5, I think. I don't know, that might be doing it as a disservice. Hang on. $4. Thank goodness for fact checking and editing. 4 of your American dollars, 400 of your Japanese yen, slightly less than that number for your pounds and your euros, and that gets you Phantom PI, which seems very charming and endearing, and something I'm looking forward to playing more of. And when I do, you can expect a full written review on kaijupop.com as well. In the meantime, Chris Charlton, thanks for watching. Goodbye.